I see you, and thank you for rejoining us. We've lost a few people by attrition here, but we'd love to hear. And I will share with you that Mary introduced your campaign to us, gave us a little background information that she had with conversations with you, and but we'd love to have you present your 3-minute candidate presentation.
Perfect. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's I've got put on the budget board for the Tillamook Bay, so we just had a budget review and approval tonight for the Tillamook Bay. So anyway, I apologize for the meetings coinciding, but it wasn't my fault. So first of all, I'm James Potts. I am a local small business owner looking to extend my impact to the community. My family's business is known as Salty Raven. We're down on 2nd Street next to the Headlight Herald. The brand has become a nationally recognized and also very locally recognized as a very quickly a small emerging business that's in Tillamook. I retired from a 30-year career in the construction business. Mostly my expertise is in the construction process from start to finish. I called with architects and engineers and helped with the design and concepts, and then also the implementation of those designs. Since the Port of Tillamook Bay is mostly focused around development and the management of commercial and industrial space, my background will lend to the kind of the goals and plans that they have in place for expansion and welcoming new businesses to the Tillamook area. Additionally, I'm able to also offer 8 years of elected board experience on a nonprofit organization that is internationally recognized. People may not know it, but there is actually lighting experts in the world, and it's part of the Illuminating Engineering Society of the world that I'm a board member of. So now that you've forgotten that already, because I've said it, it does allow me to have a board experience to lend to the process of standard board procedures, operations, with an exposure to annual budget oversight. While serving on the Tillamook Port of Tillamook Bay board, my hope is really to advance the attraction of outside businesses to Tillamook. They've done a fairly good job of reaching out locally, whether it's with Pelican Brewery or DeGard, or with the Tillamook Creamery, as well as they have those as current residents or current lease, but also to try and reach out to other Oregon businesses and welcome them to the Tillamook port as some opportunities grow. Tillamook Bay has a huge responsibility providing opportunities for both commercial and industrial growth for both small and medium and large businesses. As a commissioner, I help to push with innovations such as increased access to the fiber optics that they have available out there through WAVE, and also looking to work with the city regarding long-term housing solutions needed to support a workforce growth. As a small business owner, I fully understand what is needed for success in Tillamook, the things that we look for, the different vendors we look towards for supporting us as a company, and working with the local factions as far as whether it's city zoning, county zoning, that type of stuff. I've really kind of immersed myself in the Tillamook causes for being a business owner. So here today to ask for your vote to be commissioner for position number 4 for the Port of Tillamook Bay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James, and thank you for coming back. Busy day. I see a hand raised from Mary.
Yes, so thank you very much for rushing over, and I know budget committees can be very draining, and so thank you. This is to the whole group. James's challenger is Bill Bartline. So if any of you needed a reason to vote for James, that's way up there at the top of the list. Just saying. And then also, before, this has nothing to do with James, but I wanted to tell Constance and other people who are still here, and James, that when I said that people constantly are saying, well, Mary, who do you recommend we vote for? I'm recommending the people who are here, Constance and different people. So I just thought I'd say that. But I wanted everyone to know that James's challenger is Bill Bartline, and we've just gone through a long time of working with him as county commissioner. And it would be nice to have a really fresh voice, bring in fresh perspectives into Tillamook County.
Do we have any other questions or comments? All right. Well, thank you. Thank you again. Oh, I see Mark Cavatorta has his hand up.
We heard from the candidate for the Port Garibaldi, and there was he mentioned that the two ports sort of have different philosophies or focuses on, say, the Tillamook Bay contamination from farmers. What do you feel about that? What's the responsibility of the two ports working together?
Well, the two ports, I mean, so the comment has come up. What I'm learning, starting to learn, is that there's a lot of history within the Tillamook port of things that have either been ignored or haven't been solved. And so part of my goal is to help push some of that stuff forward that has been kind of stalled in the past. One of the other things I've heard is that there's been obviously some suppression of information or data that hasn't been made publicly made. And I'm a big believer in transparency and ownership of information, and having the public aware of all the things that are going on. So I'm going to learn more about these subjects and these comments, and be happy to reach out to Garibaldi Port to discuss some of these matters and have an open lines of communication, and I can bring to the board and discuss internally.
Thank you, James. I think what I'll do, we have just a few more minutes left and we have reached the end of our agenda. So I think we have several candidates left. Is there anyone, we can just kind of open it up to any questions